Hello friends, this video is created by Siddharth Upadhyay, founder and creator of PrepWings. Log on to www.prepwings.com for complete free course videos. Okay, so in this video we'll cover even and odd numbers. First, even numbers. Even numbers are numbers which when divided by 2 leaves no remainder. Examples are 4, 2, 0, minus 6. As you can see, 0 is an even number and negative numbers can also be even numbers. Now odd numbers. Odd numbers are numbers which when divided by 2 leaves a remainder of 1. For example, 1, 3, minus 7. Again you can see odd numbers can be both positive and negative. Now we will look at operations on even and odd numbers. So first we'll look at the addition and subtraction of operation. Here you can see that if you add two even numbers, the result is an even number, or if you subtract two even numbers, still the result is an even number. Examples are shown over here. Now over here you see then if you add two odd numbers, the result is an even number, or you subtract two odd numbers, the result is still an even number. Again, examples are shown over here. Now if you add an even number and an odd number, the result is an odd number, or if you subtract an odd number from an even number, the result is still an odd number. Okay, so if you look at the examples, 8 plus 3 equal to 11. So 8 is an even number, 3 is an odd number, and the result 11 is also an odd number. Similarly, 8 minus 3 is 5, where 8 is even, 3 is odd, and 5 is also odd. So what we conclude from here is that if two numbers are added or subtracted, and if the result is even, then either both of them are even or both of them are odd. And if two numbers are added or subtracted and the result is odd, then one of them is even and the other one is odd. Okay guys, so this is what we conclude from this. Now we look at multiplication. Here you can see even multiplied by an even gives us an even result. So for example, 2 multiplied by 4 gives 8, and all the three numbers 2, 4 and 8 are even numbers. Now even multiplied by odd also gives an even result. So example shown over here is 2 multiplied by 3 gives us 6. Here 2 is the even number, 3 is the odd number, and 6, the result is also an even number. Now if odd is multiplied by an odd number, the result is an odd number. So for example, 3 multiplied by 5 is giving us 15. Now what we conclude from here is that if for example 3 numbers are multiplied, A, B and C, and the result is an odd number, then all the three numbers are odd. And if 3 numbers are multiplied, again A, B and C, and if the result is even, then at least one of the three numbers A, B, C is even. So either one of them will be even, so you can have A even, B even or C even, or you can have 2 even or all 3 even. Okay, so even if one is even, then the product is even. If the product of the numbers is odd, then all the numbers are odd. Okay guys, that is what we conclude from here. Now we look at this question here. It says P, Q and R are positive integers. What it also provides us and as an information is that P multiplied by Q multiplied by R is an even number, and also that Q multiplied by R is an odd number. Now what we have to determine is that is P plus Q plus R multiplied by P minus Q even? Okay guys, so now we'll look at the solution over here. So over here we can see that Q multiplied by R is an odd number. So the result is an odd number of multiplication of two numbers. That means both the numbers are odd. So thus Q and R are odd numbers. We are also given that P into Q into R is an even number. So at least one of the three numbers P, Q or R should be an even number. And we have seen before that Q and R are odd numbers. Thus P will be an even number. Okay, so with that information, what we do is we will now find out the result of the problem. Okay, so we first find out P plus Q plus R. So we know that P is even, Q is odd and R is odd. So that would mean that even plus odd plus odd. So odd plus odd gives us even. So Q plus R will be even and P is also even. So this result P plus Q plus R boils down to even plus even, which gives us an even number. Now P minus Q, P is an even number, Q is an odd number. So even minus odd gives us odd. So this will give us an odd result. But P plus Q plus R multiplied by P minus Q, it will become even into odd, which will give us an even result. Thus we conclude that P plus Q plus R multiplied by P minus Q is an even number. We'll get another problem now. Over here, it's given that A, B and C are again positive integers. What is also given is that A plus B whole square is an even number, and also B plus C whole square is an odd number. We have to find whether A plus B multiplied by C is even or odd. Okay guys, so we'll follow the same approach that we followed before. So first we take the statement A plus B whole square is equal to an even number. So A plus B whole square is nothing but A plus B multiplied by A plus B. If this is even, then A plus B has to be even. Okay, so if A plus B is even, that means either A and B are both even or A and B are both odd. Okay guys, now we'll look at B plus C whole square as an odd number. So that would mean B plus C multiplied by B plus C is odd. That would mean that B plus C is odd. Okay, so now if B plus C is odd, then either B is odd and C is even, or B is even and C is odd. Okay guys, so what this leads us to is towards two cases. Okay, so in case 1 we take B is odd. So if B is odd, then C is even, but if B is odd, then A is also odd. Okay, and in case 2 we take B as even. So if B is even, then C is odd, and if B is even, then A is also even. Okay guys, so now we will use these things to calculate our answer. So now what the expression that we are given is A plus B into C. So A is, in case 1, A is odd, B is odd and C is even. So we'll plug that in. So what we get is odd plus odd into even. That results in odd. So case 1 results in odd as our answer. In case 2, our expression A plus B into C becomes even plus even into odd. That results in an even number. Okay, so case 1 says the answer is odd, case 2 says the answer is even. So in this case, what has happened, we are getting contradictory answers. So in this scenario, the answer should be cannot be determined. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching this video on even and odd.